What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It is your January read, Capricorn. Happy birthday, Capricorn. Happy solar return to all of those who have already celebrated. Happy belated, okay? And happy early birthday for those of you, your birthday's coming up. And shit, if your birthday is today and you're viewing this, happy birthday, Capricorn. Happy solar return. I hope that you are enjoying your season and I hope that you are happy and feeling good. I know, Capricorn, and the Christmas messages, a lot of you were coming up, as if you were feeling down and out and kind of sad and low energy and not really wanting to do anything. Capricorn, I hope that you're feeling better, baby. This is your January read. And as always, as promised, you will get a bonus read because it is your season. So this is your first monthly message. This is your monthly read. This is the first one. But you guys are going to receive a bonus read because it is your season. Okay, Cap? So you will receive a second video. So be on the lookout for that. But Capricorn, I wanted to do you right, baby. I wanted to do your reading first because it's your season. And moving forward, cross watchers, all of those who, have other sun signs, you guys will always be first depending on what season it is. So just like you get a bonus read, you will also be first in line to receive your monthly messages if it is your season. That's how I'm going to do it. And moving forward, I'm going to actually start, mixing it up. I'm not going to always do from Aries through Pisces, only because I realize that certain signs watch me more. And I just feel like it's unfair, like if they're towards the end. It's like you guys are so patient with me, so I'm going to try to like switch it up and like do other signs first. But Capricorn, like I said, because it's your season, you are getting your video first. All right, Cap? So let's see what's going on for you in the month of January. And we're going to do singles first. Then we're going to do couples. And then after that, I'm going to go down the list of the Zodiac from Aries to Pisces, okay? If you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm so happy that you have come across this video and have found me. Make sure to drop a like for me. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, drop a comment as well. Share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We have a good time here. We are all family. Everyone is welcome. These messages can resonate for all genders or sexual orientation, okay? We all have masculine and feminine energy, so don't get too caught up on the pronouns that I may use from time to time. Capricorn, if I say he and it's a she, then just flip it as you see fit. Also, if I am speaking as if it is the person that you are currently dealing with, but you feel like it's you, apply it as you see fit. Just switch the roles, okay? Switch the roles. Genders are neutral. These readings are not gender specific. These are not private readings. Speaking of private readings, Capricorn, if you want to book a personal reading with me, all that information for how you can find me is in the description box below, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you regarding love in the month of January. Let's see January messages for Capricorn. Capricorn singles in the month of January. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Capricorn singles in the month of January? Star sign of Capricorn. Cross watchers, you are welcome. I feel like y'all are here. Cross watchers for Cap. You're dealing with a Cap. You interested in the Cap, or you just being nosy? Hello, how you doing? You welcome. Okay. Capricorn sun, moon, Venus, and rising. These messages may or may not resonate. Take what does, leave what doesn't. All right. If this isn't your story, baby, better luck next time. I'm sorry that I couldn't pick up on your energy or your story, okay? Capricorn singles. Let's do 2 more shuffles from my Capricorn single spirit. What does Capricorn singles need right now? What messages do they need right now in the month of January? Capricorn singles. Last shuffle coming up for my Capricorn singles. Capricorn singles. You single? Okay, so y'all going through a drought. Y'all going through a drought. You like, man, I got needs. Who gonna fulfill these shits? Capricorn, get you a toy, okay? Get you some toys. But I just feel like Capricorn singles, I'm seeing here that y'all are like going through a period right now and of not really having fun, you know, being intimate, you know, and that's okay. You single and you probably focused on your business, career, you know, finances. Capricorn, y'all are business oriented people. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're putting all your energy into your work, you know. We all want to have a healthy balance of work and play, but you also don't want to give your time and energy to people that are undeserving. Capricorn, I feel like you having some communication issues with somebody, okay? A lot of you are having some communication issues with someone. You feel like this is not the right time for you and this person to connect. This person that you're dealing with is showing up as the King of Cups reversed. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I also have Libra here as well. This doesn't necessarily have to be their sun sign. These could be signs that they have in other placements of their chart, like their moon, Venus, or rising. But I see a King of Cups reverse, okay? I do see you dealing with a King of Cups reverse, okay? But I do see you two will communicate. So Cap, the communication that you're waiting on, it is coming. It is coming, okay? You guys will move forward. A lot of you, there's a Cancer that finds you very attractive, very beautiful. Okay, so those of you dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer finds you very attractive. For those of you that are dealing with a Leo, okay, Capricorn, I feel like you and this Leo are not getting along right now during this time. Okay, this Leo could be waiting to hear from you, or you could be waiting to hear from this Leo. All right, I'm seeing that it could be a third party situation between you and the Leo, Cap. So if you're interested in a Leo, I feel like there's a third party involved here. But for those of you dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer really wants you. They're very physically attracted to you. They see you as the Empress, okay? Capricorn, I also feel like a lot of you want to travel during the month of January. So you may be taking road trips or, you know, taking flights. I just get this energy of traveling, forward movement, going elsewhere, relocating. A lot of you could be thinking about moving as well. I'm just getting this relocation, this new environment, new scenery, okay, vacation. Some of you are taking vacations, and like I said, road trips. Okay, Cap, you got the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see what this new offer is, this new beginning, this fresh start, this newness. What is this about, Spirit, for the star sign of Capricorn? Clarify this Ace of Pentacles for Capricorn in the month of January. Okay, Capricorn, because you're abundant, baby. Capricorn, I'm so happy to see this for you. You are the Nine of Pentacles. It is your season. You are taking your power back, okay? You are making decisions that suit you best. You're putting yourself before everyone else, okay? You're putting your happiness before everybody else. And you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. You look good doing it. A lot of you have a new home here, or you just recently moved, okay? I see that being very successful. I see you being happy in this new home. Or others of you could just be redecorating your home, buying new furniture, pieces of art. I just feel like you definitely making your home more comfortable and more aesthetically pleasing to you, okay? Also, Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Taurus, or another Capricorn like yourself. I feel like this is someone that you have past history with. You two will be talking again. So if you guys weren't talking in the past, I see here that you'll be talking again. I also feel like some of you are missing a Libra as well, is what I'm seeing here. There could be a third party with that. A lot of you have an offer for this Earth sign or this Libra. You have an offer for them, okay? But the Libra is telling me that they feel like this connection with you, Cap, is not equal give and take. They feel like this connection is imbalanced, okay? I had the Justice reverse and the Two of Cups reverse. This Libra could also feel like you did something that was foul to them, that there was an injustice being done, okay? But they've gotten over this, Cap, okay? They've gotten over this. I feel like this Libra, yeah, two Libra cards there. Three of Swords is Libra as well. But this Libra has gotten over this, okay? They still think about you, but they don't see family. They don't see success. They don't see a healthy environment for you two, but they still think about you, Cap. So don't think that you're the only one thinking of, you know, you're not the only one thinking about this person and this connection. This person is thinking about you and the connection as well. But I just feel like they don't really have much faith in it. They don't, okay? But for others of you, I see here that you could be reconnecting with another earth sign, a Capricorn like yourself, a Virgo or Taurus. And this is a past person that you have a lot of history with. I see you two communicating, possibly traveling to see one another as well. After some time has passed, you know, some time has gone by where you two weren't talking. I'm also seeing here that there's a lot of faith for you and a Taurus. So Capricorn singles, if you're dealing with a Taurus, I see here that you two are working on your friendship or relationship. Okay, I see you guys having more faith in this. I feel like somebody could have left in the past. The male in this situation, the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, could have left you, Cap. But I feel like they're coming back around and you guys miss each other. You're talking again. I see that this situation, you know, there's hope here. There's hope here, okay? Yeah, because you two don't want to let go. Neither one of you want to let go. I have the death reverse. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or somebody with strong Scorpio in their chart. Or Capricorn, you could have strong Scorpio in your chart. But I feel like you and this person are rekindling a romance, okay? After a period of not talking to one another. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of hope for you and this Taurus or this Scorpio or an Aquarius as well. I have Aquarius here as well with the star card. Okay, yeah. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, King of Swords. And I'm also seeing here that some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you are cutting communication off from this person, or this person has decided to cut off communication with you because they just feel like you're not respectful. You don't respect them. I'm getting something here where they feel disrespected. They full of shit, though. They full of shit, especially if you're dealing with a Gemini or an Aquarius. This person is full of shit. They showing up as someone that's two-faced, a liar. So Capricorn, you watch out if you're dealing with Aquarius or a Gemini or another Capricorn like yourself, because I have you here showing up as well. This person is a liar and they playing both sides. Okay, they playing both sides. They have other people involved in this shit as well. They playing both sides. They not really being that truthful to you. I feel like this will be revealed to you in the month of January. So whatever this person is trying to get away with will be revealed to you. And I see that, you know, the outcome of that situation is you really like cutting them off. You walking the fuck away from them. I really do see that. Yeah, you don't want to give to this. Yeah, this person is betraying you. They backstabbing you, Cap. And I know I said air, but I'm specifically picking up on another Capricorn like yourself, a Gemini, an Aquarius, or an Pisces. But this person is betraying you, Cap, and something is about to be revealed to you, and you're going to cut this person off. I feel like you just not going to communicate with them anymore. You like, yo, fuck you. You know, I really feel like that's what you're saying. You're telling this person to go fuck themselves. Yeah. So don't trust that person. But Cap, a lot of you are reconnecting with someone from the past, especially if you were dealing with a Taurus, okay? I feel like you're reconnecting with that person. I was picking up Taurus and Scorpio specifically for that message. All right. All right, Capricorn singles in the month of January, right? All right, Capricorn couples, Capricorns that are in partnerships and relationships. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you in the month of January. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Capricorn couples in the month of January? Spirit, what messages do you have for the star sign of Capricorn that are currently in relationships? Capricorn couples, 3 more shuffles. For the star sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising Capricorn couples. All right. Capricorns in relationships. Something is, I feel like the foundation is not, there's no solid foundation. I'm picking up on this unstable energy. So Capricorn, you may feel this way about your partner, right? They may be a little unstable. They may be dependent on you. Capricorn, you're showing up in the reverse. Your partner could also be an earth sign like you. Another Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. Okay, I'm seeing here that you two fight a lot. Capricorn, here you are, the devil in the reverse. Okay, Capricorn, listen to your intuition regarding your partner. I feel like a lot of you could be ignoring your gut feeling, your intuition regarding your partner, and you shouldn't. Some of you are dealing with a Leo. I have strong Leo here. If you're dealing with a Leo, I see here that you two could have children together. Okay, I'm seeing here, if you're dealing with a Leo, you two have children together. You two have a family, a home together. Okay, and I see that being successful. I feel like you and the Leo will work this out. So I actually feel like you and the Leo were fighting at one point, but now you guys are working things out. You're staying together. Okay, yeah, someone was heartbroken in the past. Okay, Capricorn, I feel like somebody here had a temper and they said some shit. Okay, you two were arguing, this, and that. But in the month of January, I'm seeing here for you and a Leo specifically, you and this person are good. I also got Taurus energy as well. I see commitment here. Okay, I see commitment here for you and this person. For others of you, I feel like there's a Virgo or someone with strong Virgo in their chart from your past that you may want to talk to and return to. You guys broke up. I'm seeing here there was a lot of conflict between you and this person as well. But this Virgo is showing up as somebody that is being logical. Okay, and while they still may have feelings for you, they not moving based on their feelings. They're being logical. So I just feel like they're putting their head over their heart in this situation with you, Cap. And this Virgo doesn't really want to rekindle anything. Yeah, the Death card here. Some of you may have Scorpio in your chart, or this Virgo may have Scorpio in their chart. But Capricorn, this is telling me that, you know, this person, they don't want it anymore. So I feel like if your partner was a Virgo, this is over. Okay, this is over. Somebody with strong Virgo placements. This is over, yeah. Also, Capricorn, I'm seeing here that your partner wants to stop fighting. They trying to, they bringing you a peace offering. They don't want to lose you. Okay, Capricorn, so I feel like a lot of you have turned cold towards your partner. Okay, you may have even threatened your partner and told them that you're going to leave them, that you're going to abandon them, abandon this situation. You're going to break up with them if they don't get their shit together. Okay, some of you could have found out about a third party, and I feel like you told this person, like, listen, I'm not standing for this shit. I will leave you. But I feel like you only said that because you really don't want to leave them. But you told them this. But you told them this because, you know, you wanted them to get their shit together. All right. And I feel like you guys are going to make up. I see a lot of sexual energy here. So I feel like you two will have some passionate moments. Okay. A night of passion, a date night or something like that. But your partner is determined to make this work between you two. They determined to make sure that, you know, they make things right with you. You could be dealing with a Cancer as well, or a Libra. Okay, so if your partner is a Cancer or a Libra and that's your story, they are willing to, you know, make this work. They're willing to fight for this and save this connection. Also, Cap, I feel like this person may be a little dependent on you. Okay, so you may, and I don't really feel like this is material. This is like a material aspect. I'm getting more of like an emotional thing. So this person may be emotionally codependent on you. Okay, so they really look to you to make sure that they feel happy. They put their emotional fulfillment on you. They put that as your responsibility, which is fucked up. Okay, that person needs to heal if that's the situation that you're in and your partner is doing this. That person needs to heal, because it's just like, they will always be unhappy with you because nobody's perfect. We all disappoint people at some point in time. So it's like, if your partner is putting that kind of responsibility on you, you guys are always going to argue. You're always going to have problems because, Capricorn, that's not your responsibility. This person's emotional fulfillment is not your responsibility. So you guys will always have problems if that's the case. So if that's what it is, Cap, y'all need to have a conversation about this. Y'all need to communicate about this. All right. Also, Cap, your partner, if you are dealing with another Capricorn, a Virgo, oh, excuse me, guys, sorry, a Virgo or a Taurus or a Cancer. I keep getting Cancer. I see that this person betrayed you, they hurt you, they backstabbed you. Okay. And Capricorn, I feel like you blocking them. You view this connection with them as a burden and you don't want to talk to them. I see block communication here. Also, Cap, your partner could have been cheating on you with a Libra, or this Libra could have cheated on you with a Pisces I'm seeing here. I got strong Pisces and Libra energy here. So someone was either dealing with a third party that was a Pisces or a Libra, okay, and they about to get caught. This shit is about to hit the fan. They about to get caught. They went back to somebody from their past and they about to get caught up. As soon as I said caught up, y'all know what I heard? Usher, caught up, got me feeling caught up. Yeah, somebody about to get caught up though. Yeah, so y'all be careful. You know, your partner is either cheating on you, Cap, or you cheating on your partner, and this is being found out. Also, Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. I'm seeing here. Be careful, okay? This person is stunting your growth. So I feel like this relationship is not supposed to continue in the month of January. You're supposed to break up with this person in the month of January or before the new year even hit, because I just feel like this person is stunting a lot of your growth. They stunting your growth, and you know, you'll know if this is your story because I feel like this person doesn't let you sleep at night. I'm seeing that you two argue a lot at night, and Capricorn, you don't like that shit. You don't like when people play with your fucking sleep, and you're like, I'm done with this shit. You always want to argue in the wee hours. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you always want to fucking argue at the wrong damn time. It's never the right time to argue, but I feel like this person fucks with you as soon as you about to go to sleep, and you tired of this shit. And you're closing off your heart space to this person. So that was multiple stories. Y'all know how it is with me. Y'all know how my readings are. I get multiple storylines. So y'all take what was yours and y'all leave the rest. But for a lot of you Capricorn couples, I feel like y'all are getting either caught cheating or your person was getting caught cheating. All right. That was like one of the main messages that I was seeing. All right, and y'all make sure that y'all not with people that's codependent on y'all. Okay, because that is a battle that you won't win. That person will always see a flaw or something, and you know, it will always be bad because nobody's perfect. You're going to always disappoint them. There's always going to be something that's going to disappoint them. They always going to find something to complain about. But that's because they need to provide their own happiness. They should not be looking to you to fill their cup. In a relationship, yeah, sure, you both should be filling each other's cup. But it shouldn't be, oh my God, like if this person doesn't do this, my world is crashing down. Like, no, be secure with yourself. And Capricorn, I didn't really feel like that was you. I feel like that's your partner. Like, they are like, so they rely on you to feel good all the time. Like, they don't know how to fill their own cup. So that's why it creates this imbalanced connection, because it's just like you both are supposed to be filling each other's cup. But if Capricorn, if all you're doing is pouring into this person's cup, what are you left with? Nothing. You two are not nurturing one another because you're the one that is like giving, and not receiving. All right, so y'all take that as y'all will, but that's somebody that you need to think about whether or not this is worth being with. This is someone that you want to be with. And if you do want to be with them, then y'all need to have a serious discussion and figure some things out, because that's going to be unhealthy. Any way you flip and bounce it, that's going to be an unhealthy situation. Only because that person has to heal. They have to find peace from within. And it's not just you, Cap. Anybody that they connect with, they going to have a problem with, because, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have a problem with anybody they with because they just are codependent. They don't know how to be alone. You know, they don't know how to provide that satisfaction, that happiness, and feeling whole on their own. And Capricorn, like I said, I didn't feel like that was you. I feel like this is the person that you're dealing with. But Capricorn, if it is you, the message still remains the same. Your focus needs to be on you healing and being able to fulfill yourself and not look to others to, you know, bring you that emotional fulfillment. All right, we're going to go down to Zodiac Aries through Pisces. Listen out for the sign that you are currently dealing with or are currently interested in. Okay, we're going to do this real quick. So Capricorn, if you're dealing with an Aries, what's going on with that? Capricorn and Aries connections in the month of January. Spirit, Capricorn and Aries connections in the month of January. Capricorn and Aries connections in the month of January. Capricorn, you dealing with an Aries. Capricorn and Aries. I see traveling here, forward movements. You two could be at a distance for one another. Somebody here could travel a lot for work, but I'm seeing here that there's some distance between you two. Okay, I feel like this could be a long distance situation. All right. Capricorn and Aquarius. Aquarius. What the fuck am I talking about? Capricorn and Aries. Capricorn and Aries. All right. Capricorn and Aries. You guys got the Ace of Pentacles. All right. Let's see what's going on with that Ace of Pentacles between Capricorn and Aries in the month of January. All right. So this person want to talk to you. Okay, they want to see you. Like I said, there could be some distance. And I said Aquarius, and Aquarius showed up. So what's going on with Aquarius? Capricorn, you have Aquarius in your chart, or does Aries do? Okay, the Three of Swords is here. And the Three of Pentacles reverse. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You two about to have a long discussion. Somebody here is cheating. I did not see that coming. So somebody's mistress is an Aquarius or a Libra or a Taurus. And Capricorn and Aries, I have the Death card here. So this connection could be ending. Yeah, Strength reverse. This is draining. The third party could also be a Leo. Okay, so I'm getting strong Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo energy here. Okay, but I see you two need to talk about this. I feel like for a lot of you, Capricorn and Aries, you may decide to, you know, still continue this relationship. You don't want to give up on each other, but there's a third party involved here in the month of January, for sure. And I have the Justice reverse, so again, Libra energy, and this is an unjust. Okay, this is an injustice being done. Capricorn and Taurus in the month of January. Capricorn and Taurus. Taurus showed up in your singles and couple spread. So let's see what's going on for my Capricorn and Taurus connections in the month of January. Capricorn and Taurus in the month of January. Capricorn and Taurus in the month of January. Let's see. Okay, the Star card. Okay, Capricorn, you guys are talking again. You and this Taurus are talking again. I'm seeing communication between you two. But I feel like there's no solid offer here. I'm also seeing here that someone could be having some fertility issues. So you two may be trying to start a family. Okay, but the woman in this situation is having some fertility issues. Or Taurus may want a child. Capricorn, if you're the woman and you don't really want a child right now, and so you two are realizing that it's best for you to go your separate ways. Also, it could be the other way around. Okay, Capricorn, you may want a child and this Taurus doesn't want a child, so you guys are deciding to part ways. Okay, I'm seeing something here with children. Wanting to have children, the other person doesn't want to, and so you guys are going your separate ways. Okay, yeah, I have the Tower card here. The Tower. That's an ending. All right. Again, these messages are not going to apply for everybody. So it's impossible for that message to resonate for all Capricorns that are dealing with Taurus. All right. Because I just felt like I needed to say that because I feel like some people are like, we don't want to have kids. Then that wasn't your story. Capricorn, you dealing with a Gemini. Capricorn and Gemini connections in the month of January. Spirit, Capricorn and Gemini connections in the month of January. Capricorn and Gemini. Cap, you dealing with a Gem. A Jimmy. A Gem. Okay, the Sun card. Ooh. Capricorn and Gemini, you two have some happiness here. Capricorn, here you are. You feel like this Gemini brings you a lot of happiness. This Gemini could feel like you bring them a lot of happiness. But someone is in the hangman position and they're not taking action. They thinking too damn much. Gemini, that could be you. You an air sign. Okay, I'm not coming down on y'all, but I know how us air signs are. We overthink. So somebody here is overthinking and they're not taking action. You two need to communicate because you could have happiness. I see a lot of success here for you in this Gemini, Cap, but somebody here is in hermit mode, okay, and not taking action and not speaking on how they feel, not revealing their feelings to the other person. And I have the Death card here. So this may be a missed opportunity if somebody don't get up off their ass. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Cups reverse. A missed opportunity. So you guys may miss out on happiness if you don't speak up. So whoever in that situation needs to speak up and reveal their feelings, you may want to do so in January because I feel like it will be a missed opportunity if not. Capricorn, you're dealing with a Cancer. Capricorn's dealing with Cancers. Capricorn and Cancer. Two more shuffles for Capricorn and Cancer in the month of January. Capricorn and Cancer in the month of January. Let's see. Capricorn and Cancer. Y'all are petty towards one another. Nine of Cups reverse, unhappiness here. Someone is super controlling. There could also be an age difference as well. The man in this situation, a more masculine energy, I should say, if this is a same-sex relationship. I just feel like the more masculine energy is a little controlling and dominating. Capricorn, I feel like this person stresses you out. You also feel like this person doesn't include you in things. So you may feel like this Cancer goes out with friends and family and stuff like that, and they don't really invite you. They don't include you in anything, and this is upsetting you. You don't really trust them. You feel like, yo, why didn't I get an invite? Or why didn't I know about you going here? Why didn't you tell me? Yeah, Capricorn, I feel like you are cutting off this Cancer because you view them as someone that's manipulative and it's a burden to be with them. You're very unhappy. Yeah, Queen of Swords, I feel like you're walking away from this Cancer. All right. Capricorn's dealing with Leos. Capricorn and Leo connections in the month of January. Three more shuffles for my Capricorn and Leo connections in the month of January. Spirit, what messages do you have for Capricorn and Leo in the month of January? Okay. You two could be dealing with some legal issues I'm seeing here. Capricorn and Leo, I also feel like there's a third party here. This third party could be an Aries or a Libra. I'm seeing a lot of secrets between you two. Third party could also be an Aquarius. I feel like they keeping this person a secret. They travel to see them and they don't tell you. Leo, here you are. Leo, this Capricorn is lying to you, or you lying to this Capricorn, Leo. Okay, I have the Seven of Swords here. Somebody's lying about where they go. So they travel to see their mistress or their side joint, their side piece. Ooh. Ooh. Leg tightening up on me, going to sleep. All right, Capricorn, you're dealing with a Virgo. I don't know why I always say Virgo. Virgo. Y'all know I'm silly. Capricorn, I used to call y'all Shakacons, Capricorns. So I be doing silly shit. Capricorn dealing with Virgos. Two more shuffles for my Capricorn and Virgo connections in the month of January. Capricorn and Virgo, I feel like y'all had one hell of a December. I feel like something went down in the month of December between you two. But let's see what's happening in January between Capricorn and Virgo. Capricorn and Virgo in the month of January. Codependency here. Tempers. Yeah, someone here has a temper. Someone here got a mouth on them too, is what I just heard. Yeah, they be talking shit, like just talking mad shit, saying hurtful things. So Virgo, this is you doing this to the Cap, or this Cap is doing this to you. Okay, but I see here the Hierophant reverse, so this connection is like unstable. There's some instability here. And someone here lies a lot. 7 of Swords. I don't really see this working out between you two. You two may miss one another. Okay, Capricorn, you may miss this Virgo. You miss how things were, but guess what? It ended. You want to talk to them, but I just don't feel like that's going to be successful. Yeah, I have the Sun reverse. Someone talk to the other person like shit. All right. Capricorn, you dealing with a Libra. Capricorn and Libra connections in the month of January. Capricorn and Libra in the month of January. 2 more shuffles for Capricorn and Libra connections in the month of January. Last shuffle for Capricorn and Libra in the month of January. Capricorn and Libra. Oh shit, somebody here is juggling. Yeah. Capricorn, here you are. There's a third party here between you and this Libra. This third party could be a Virgo or a Taurus or a Scorpio. Capricorn, you in love with this Libra. You want to talk to them. Also, you two may be at a distance with one another. Someone here may travel for work. You want to talk to them. You want to see them. You want to travel towards them. Okay, but I have blocked communication here. Libra, here you are showing up as the Justice card. Libra's in love with this Scorpio. So if Libra is dealing with a Scorpio, Cap, I feel like that's the person that they love. That's the person that they want to be with. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, Libra is showing up here again. Yeah, Libra don't really want to be with you. Also, I'm seeing here that if you're dealing with a Libra, Cap, and you two have children together, be careful, okay? Because I see that there could be a custody battle, okay? There's some betrayal here. I also feel like this person could take the kids or your child that you two share together and relocate and not tell you. And I feel like they going somewhere far away. That's illegal, ain't it? But yeah, also I'm seeing here that something may be revealed to you about this Libra. They got rid of the baby. So if you got a Libra pregnant, they got rid of the baby. That's for a small portion of you, of course, I'm sure. Capricorn, you're dealing with a Scorpio. Capricorn and Scorpio connections in the month of January, Spirit. Capricorn and Scorpio connections in the month of January. Capricorn and Scorpio. Capricorn and Scorpio. Okay, I got the 5 of Pentacles pop right out. Didn't even have to flip that shit over. Somebody here said, I'm leaving. Yeah, the Hierophant reverse. There's no commitment here between you and the Scorpio. I also see someone that could be moving out. Scorpio, here you are. You're showing up in the reverse. You're also showing up here. The Capricorn don't want to let you go. But Scorpio, I feel like you out. Okay, I'm seeing here that if you two live together, someone is moving out the house. There's some codependency here between Cap and Scorpio. Someone here is codependent and doesn't want to let this go. Okay, I also feel like somebody lies a lot. 7 of Swords. When somebody is just doing this, they being sneaky about it. So they could be leaving and not telling you shit. You just get home one day and or they fucking clothes is gone. Capricorn, you dealing with a Sagittarius. Capricorn and Sagittarius connections in the month of January. Capricorn and Sag in the month of January. One more shuffle for my Capricorns dealing with Sagittarius. Somebody here is depressed. I feel like it's the Sag. All right. Yeah. Yeah, depression. 10 of Swords. I felt that. Some sadness. But I also feel like they're going to get over this, okay? They're going to get over this. I feel like most of their sadness is coming from some family issues, a home situation. They're trying to be strong. They may move. So I feel like you two have this connection, okay? They may move towards a Libra or a Taurus. That would be a better, more positive person for them to be around. So random, I know. That was a random message, right? It's not going to resonate for everybody. But I feel like the Sagittarius is really sad. But it's because of their family issues, their home drama. And Capricorn, I feel like they vent to you. They tell you about this shit. And they're going to move. They may actually end up moving with you. You may have, you know, some room, some space for them to move and live with you. Or they may pick up and leave and move with a Libra or a Taurus I'm seeing here. Yeah, freedom. Yeah, because someone here is burdened and feels imprisoned right now. Okay. Oh, somebody here wanted to, wow, this is getting deep. So whoever's in this situation, Sag, if this is you, or Capricorn, this is you. I'm really picking up that it's Sag, but it could be either or. Yeah, unhappiness here. You know, I felt all of this before I pulled the cards. I just feel like this is not going to last. And once this person changes their environment, you know, their emotional health will be better. Their mental health will be better. Okay. I also feel like this person that's sad is also having troubles with their body image. I feel like someone is having some weight issues. So they could have lost a lot of weight or gained a lot of weight really quickly or something like that. Some health related issues. And this person is not really feeling the best. They also may have some fertility issues. Okay. There's a high priestess here that could have did some work on somebody. This person could be a Virgo, a Pisces, or a Libra. This person did some work on them, and that shit worked. And that's why they stuck, and they don't get enough rest. They don't sleep well. Their body is like, their weight is fluctuating. Their moods are up and down. Somebody did some work on them. Wow. Wow. Okay, so Capricorn, you look out for your Sagittarius partner or friend or whatever. They need it. I feel like they're going to be okay, but they fucked with the wrong person is what I heard. Somebody did some work on them. All right. It was justified too. That's why it worked. Capricorn, you dealing with another Capricorn? Capricorn, you dealing with another Cap? Capricorn's dealing with other Capricorns in the month of January. One more shuffle for Capricorn dealing with another Capricorn in the month of January. Capricorn and Capricorn. Capricorns and other Capricorns. Ooh. Ew, whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody here is going in hermit mode. Okay, I see what happened here. Somebody here finally got divorced. So Capricorn, your other Capricorn was in a commitment with somebody and it was taking a long time for them to, you know, finalize that divorce. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Just in time for the new year. They cut that person off. They are a free man, a free woman, okay? I just feel like the divorce is now finalized and they're coming towards you. Yeah, happiness, the Sun card, okay? And if they weren't married, I just feel like they could have been in a relationship with somebody else and they finally broke up or whatever and they coming towards you. They could have been dealing with a Scorpio. All right. Capricorn's dealing with Aquarius in the month of January. Capricorn and Aquarius connections in the month of January. Capricorn and Aquarius connections in the month of January. Capricorn's dealing with Aquarius in the month of January. The Tower. The Queen of Cups reverse. No love is here. Love don't live here anymore. Yeah, no love between you two, Capricorn and Aquarius. Yep. Aquarius, here you are. Aquarius, you don't want the Capricorn. You don't see a future with them. I actually feel like this person irritates you. I have an ending here. I feel like you closed off your heart space towards this person. You don't really want them. I feel like that's an Aquarius feeling that way about you, Cap, or Cap, you feel that way about Aquarius. But I see here that this is not working out. This is short-lived. I also feel like someone here is very immature and impulsive. Very selfish. So Capricorn, you feel that way about the Aquarius, or that Aquarius feel that way about you. Aquarius, here you are showing up again. Aquarius, you probably feel that way about Cap is what I really feel. All right, Capricorn, you're dealing with a Pisces in the month of January. Capricorn and Pisces connections in the month of January. Capricorn and Pisces. Capricorn and Pisces in the month of January. Somebody got house. Okay, they got options, mad options. Okay, Capricorn, I feel like this is you. You got a lot of suitors. You showing up as the Empress. You're very beautiful. You can have Libra or Taurus somewhere in your chart. Okay. Yeah. Capricorn, I feel like you could be blocking this Pisces, or this Pisces may block you. I see an argument between you two. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Eight of Wands reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse. It's just not the right timing. I'm also feeling like it's not the right timing between you two, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. This is a missed opportunity between you two. Okay, I feel like the Pisces thinks about you often, Cap, or you think about this Pisces often, but I don't really see it working out. Someone here is more invested in this connection than the other person. Yeah, it's not going to work out. Somebody here is also just trying to look for money. They just looking for money. Yeah, Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, and I see that ending. I see it ending here. I feel like, Capricorn, you may leave this Pisces to be with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that has a lot of money. All right. I feel like this person's going to take care of you, and that's who you want to be with. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. All right, so Capricorn, happy birthday again. Happy solar return. I love you guys so very much. I hope you guys have an amazing year. Happy New Year to you and yours. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to drop a comment, like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in. You could have been doing anything else, but you took the time out to rock with me, and I love you for that. I am so appreciative. Till next time. Bye, Cap.